Good evening. Welcome to our special interview on National Minority Day. I am Heman, Senior Research Associate at South Asia Research Institute for Minorities. Today, I have honor of speaking with a renowned activist from Hindu minority community who has been at the forefront of advocating for the rights and welfare of minorities. Please join me in welcoming Krishan Sharma, who is well-known community leader and religious figure in Pakistan, serving as president of Pakistan Hindu Mandir Management Committee in Karachi. As a prominent member of Hindu community in Pakistan, he has been actively involved in promoting interfaith harmony, advocating for the rights of minority communities in the country. As the head of the Mandir Management Committee, Mr. Sharma has played a vital role in preservation and promotion of Hindu culture and traditions in Pakistan, working to ensure that the rights of Hindu minority communities are protected and respected. With his deep knowledge and history and practices of Hindu religion, he has become a respected voice within the community and has been instrumental in advocating and advancing the cause of minority community and minority rights in the country. Thank you for being here with us today, Mr. Sharma. I will start by asking that, Mr. Sharma, would you like to please share with some of the key initiatives and projects you have undertaken as the chairman of Pakistan Hindu Mandir Management Committee to promote interfaith harmony and protect the rights of minority communities in Pakistan?
First of all, thank you, dear, for this opportunity where I can express my own views on the Minority Day, which is we are yearly celebrating in Pakistan. As far as PHMC is concerned, like the Pakistan Hindu Mandir Management Committee, stands as a pioneering government initiative in Pakistan, first of all, which dedicated to the preservation, safeguarding, and restoration of minorities and their temples. It is a channel that fosters interfaith understanding, facilitates religious tourism, and strengthens the rights of the minority. In my capacity as a president PHMMC, I am a firm advocate of sustained dialogue among diverse religious factions. One of our key strategy has been the establishment of youth groups filled with comprehensive knowledge on religious diversity to actively champion the cause of the interfaith harmony. As we have mentioned, our ongoing initiatives include critical areas, including advocating for enhanced job opportunities through minority quotas and advancing the Hindu marriage law, measures designed to fortify the legal protection of minority rights. The PHMMC efforts are steadfastly aligned with the overarching goal of strengthening the fabric of Pakistan's diverse society, ensuring mutual respect, understanding, and peaceful coexistence among all faiths. So this is first time initiative by the government of Pakistan. And as you know, the Hindu population or Hindu citizens have very significant population in Pakistan. The government accepted that only more than 5 million Hindus are living in Pakistan. But it is first time they decided to uh, notify a body which is only state body which address to the rights of the religion of Hindu community. So I think many other initiatives taken by the government, which provide us confidence that we all are equal in Pakistan. And today, as a minority national day, we are celebrating with other people. Many other Muslim friends are celebrating this event, civil society, parliamentarians. So it's a very comprehensive response by the nation. So you can say that the government of Pakistan is taking very important initiatives for the protection and promotion of religious minorities in Pakistan.
Yeah, such initiatives are very helpful for the any community in majority dominated country. So with that, the Pakistan is a diverse society where interfaith harmony is utmost important. How do you believe we can foster better understanding and cooperation among different religions and ethnic groups in the country?
Dear, look, fostering interfaith harmony in a diverse society like Pakistan requires multi-factored and concreted efforts that involves both individuals and institutions. I would suggest a few ways in which better understanding and cooperation among different religions or ethnic groups can be promoted. Number one, education and awareness. Number two, interfaith dialogue. Number three, media and arts. As far as education and awareness is concerned, we can suggest, we can promote an implementation of comprehensive educational programs that highlights the teachings, beliefs, and practices of different religions and cultures. By understanding each other's backgrounds, misconceptions can be dispelled and appreciation for diversity can grow. When we are talking about interfaith dialogue, we must organize regular interfaith dialogues sessions, seminars, and workshops that provides a platform for open and respectful discussions. These interactions can help break down barriers, build empathy, and promote mutual understanding. When we are talking about media and arts, we should promote diverse representation in media, literature, art, and entertainment. Encourage the creation and dissemination of content that portrays different religious and ethnic groups in a positive light, breaking stereotypes and building bridges. These all things can promote diversity, and diversity must be respected. So we can take such initiatives, such actions, and adopt some strategies to ensure interfaith harmony in Pakistan. I think few more things we can propose, like the involvement of religious leaders. Those are our grassroots level opinion makers. In advocating for interfaith harmony is a very important aspect to promote interfaith. Their influence can shape the perspectives of their followers, highlighting shared values and the importance of peaceful existence. So, youth engagement is also an important. National celebrations are also supporting the interfaith harmony and coexistence in the society. It's dire need to encourage economic collaboration and entrepreneurship among different religious and ethnic groups. Economic interdependence can foster a sense of shared prosperity and common interest. In a sense, fostering interfaith harmony demand constant, sorry, consist, consistent effort, empathy, and commitment to upholding the principles of respect, understanding, and unity. By implementing a combination of these strategies, Pakistan can uh, uh, nurture an environment where diverse religious and ethnic groups exist peacefully, contributing to the nation's social and economic progress.
Yeah, Mr. Sharma, I totally agree with you that the initiatives like social media, webinars will help us to go through the interfaith harmony. You know, when you initiate something, there is sort of set of challenges. So I would like to know what challenges have you personally faced in advocating for the rights of minority communities, and what strategies have you employed to overcome these challenges?
Which is about my uh, personal uh, challenges which am facing in my work to educate for the rights of the minority. It's very difficult, and even as a president, Pakistan Hindu Mandir Management Committee, and in advocate for the rights of the minority in Pakistan, there are several challenges that I have personally faced. Number one, deep-seated prejudice. Addressing long-standing biases and stereotypes that exist within society can be a significant challenge. Overcoming these biases requires constant effort to change perception and promote understanding. Number two, resistance of change. Some segments of society might be resistant to change, particularly when it comes to altering traditional beliefs and practices. Convincing individuals to embrace more inclusive attitudes can be a gradual process. Number three, lack of awareness. Many people might be unaware of the challenges. I can say many people might be unaware of the challenges faced by minority communities or the importance of protecting their rights. Raising awareness and educating the public about these issues is an ongoing effort. Political and religious pressures. Last but not least, advocating for minority rights can sometimes attract political or religious opposition, balancing the interests of different stakeholders while upholding principles of equality and justice can be complex. So, as an activist, I'm always in a challenge because it's very difficult in such societies which society influenced by some external pressures. But when the government is in support, when the state policy is in support, then you can think and do something for the vulnerable group of the nation. And another thing, security concerns among the Hindus, and especially those who are working for the right of minority. In some cases, individuals or groups working towards minority rights might face threats to their safety, especially if they are challenging deeply interhand power dynamics. Lack of resources, yet this is also an issue, challenge. Limited resources and funding can hinder the implementation of initiatives aimed at promoting interfaith harmony and protecting minority rights. Uh, Misinterpretation of intentions is another area which creates challenge for like me people. Efforts to promote minority rights might be uh, a challenge. The majority's position or undermining natural national unity. Effective communication is crucial to avoid misunderstandings. Then, lack of unity within minority groups. It's a very big challenge for any the person who's working for unity, for the rights, for the protection of minority rights. Within minority, if you are thinking within minority communities, there can sometimes be internal divisions or disagreements on the best approach to advocating for their rights. Building consensus can be challenging. Despite these challenges, advocates for minority rights in Pakistan are working tirelessly to create a more inclusive and equitable society. These challenges highlight the importance of collaborative efforts involving various stakeholders, including government bodies, civil society, organizations, religious leaders, and the general public to effect positive change and ensure the protection of minority rights. So you can say that it's a challenging job which we are doing. But when the state and its institution and some groups of the society are in support, then you can achieve your goal and your mission. And our mission is to make inclusive society with mutual respect of all faiths. So, but we have to do this. Otherwise, the influence and the pressures can can make big loss for the religious minorities, which are very low in population.
Mr. Sharma, know that our organization's empathy and support is totally with you. With that, there is a preservation of culture heritage is crucial for any community. How you can, how have you been able to contribute to the preservation and promotion of Hindu culture and tradition in Pakistan, especially within the context of minority community?
As the president of Pakistan Hindu Mandir Management Committee, my role in the preservation and promotion of Hindu culture and tradition in Pakistan has been multifaceted and focused on various initiatives. One of the primary way I have contributed is by overseeing and initiating the restoration and preservation of Hindu temples across Pakistan. By restoring these places of worship, we are not only preserving physical structures, but also ensuring that they remain active centers for the practicing Hindu traditions. A key aspect of promoting Hindu culture is educating both Hindus and non-Hindus about its significance. Through workshops, seminars, and educational programs, we have aimed to raise awareness about Hindu customs, rituals, festivals, and values. To ensure the long-term preservation of Hindu heritage, I have been involved in documenting various aspects of Hindu culture, including rituals, art forms, music, and stories. This documentation helps pass down cultural knowledge to future generations. In summary, my contribution to the preservation and promotion of Hindu culture and tradition in Pakistan have involved around restoration, education, awareness, engagement, advocacy, and collaboration. By championing these efforts, I aim to ensure that Hindu heritage remains a vibrant and integral part of Pakistan's diverse cultural uh, uh, identity.
As you are one of the most prominent figure within the Hindu minority community, how do you engage with other religious leaders and community members to build bridges and create an atmosphere of mutual respect and cooperation?
Yes, it's very important aspect of our work because we consider that the buildings bridges between different religious groups requires sensitivity, understanding, and open communication. Here are some steps that can be taken before engaging with leaders from other religious communities. It is important to have a good understanding of their beliefs, practices, and values. This will help you approach conversations with respect and avoid misunderstandings. Then you initiate dialogue with leaders from other religious communities in a spirit of openness and curiosity. We need to create spaces where people can share their perspectives, ask questions, and learn from each other. While speaking common grounds, it is also essential to knowledge and respect the differences in benefits and practices among different religious groups. Encourage an atmosphere where these differences can be discussed without judgment. Remember that building bridges and creating an atmosphere of mutual respect and cooperation is an ongoing effort that requires patience, humanity, sorry, efforts that requires patience, humility, and a genuine desire to understand and learn from another. So it's a continuous effort which we are taking, but these areas we must be addressed if we want uh, diversity in Pakistani society.
Yeah, that's very true. No matter what religion you belong to, but the religion freedom is a fundamental human right. What steps do you think we can take at the policy level to ensure that minority communities like Hindus in Pakistan are able to freely practice their faith and tradition without any hindrance?
Uh, you're right. I think promoting religious freedom and ensuring the rights of the minority communities to freely practice their faith and traditions as an important goal for creating inclusive and just societies. Here are some policy level steps that can be taken to ensure religious freedom for minority communities like Hindus in Pakistan or any other similar context. Number one, ensure that the country's constitution guarantees the rights to religious freedom for all citizens, regardless of their faith, under Article 20 of the Constitution 1973. Number two, establish laws that um, prohibit discrimination based on religion and ensure equal treatment for all citizens. Enforce strict laws against hate speech, incitement to violence, and acts of religious intolerance. Number four, promote education about various religion to counter stereotype and misconception. Ensure the protection of religious sites and places of worship, including minority community sites. Number six, encourage the representation of minority communities in political and administrative bodies to ensure their voices are heard in decision making process. Number 7, support initiatives that helps that help preserve the cultural heritage and traditions of minority communities. Number 8, ensure that religious conversation is voluntary. Number 8, ensure that we must ensure that uh, conversion is voluntary and not pressurized. These steps should be implemented within the broader context of respect for human rights, social unity, and the principles of pluralism and democracy. It's important to share that government and other institutions are committed to upholding these principles and fostering an environment where religious freedom is a really is a reality, an environment where religious freedom is a reality for all citizens, regardless of their religious background.
As you mentioned about the education, what role does education play in promoting tolerance, understanding, and respect for diversity? How can educational institution contribute to a more inclusive society?
I think education plays a crucial role in promoting tolerance, understanding, and respect for diversity in societies. It helps shape individuals' perspective, attitudes, and behavior by exposing them to a wide range of ideas, cultures, and backgrounds. Education exposes students to a diverse range of people, cultures, traditions, and viewpoints. This exposure helps them develop an appreciation for the richness of human experience and the value of different perspectives. Through education, individuals learn about different cultures, histories, religions, and traditions. This knowledge fosters cultural awareness and sensitivity, reducing stereotypes and misconceptions. Overall, education serves as a powerful tool for building inclusive society where diversity is celebrated and everyone is treated with respect. By promoting critical thinking, empathy, and cultural awareness, education paved the way for a more interconnected and harmonious world. So this is very important aspect that education should be uh, considered as a prime tool to ensure the interfaith and diversity in the society.
I totally agree with you on that, Mr. Sharma. With that, discrimination and prejudice against minority groups are persistent challenges in many societies. What advice would you give to individuals and communities on how they can contribute to combating these issues and fostering a culture of acceptance and inclusivity?
I think minorities should be protected under law, under constitution, and we have to work for inclusive society, for inclusion, and address all those pressures and influences and misconceptions uh, to reduce them and take some efforts for nation building, for on common grounds, and search those areas which are very common among both religions and must respect for each other. So these all are things, and the minority friendly laws can play a role in this regard. Societies, the civil society especially, they have their own vices, they have their own conceptions. Then they can play a role for such society where all are protected, we all are respected before law, before the state. As our father of the nation declared Pakistan for safe place, is was safe place for all religion. He said, now we all are independent Pakistanis. We are free to go to our temple, to our church, to our mosque, because there is no business of state with your religion, language, your caste, creed. So this inspiration give us more confidence to work for this.
Yeah, that's very true that our father of the nation is an inspiration to all the minority communities over in Pakistan. So, with that, what message would you like to convey to the youth of Pakistan, especially those belonging to minority communities, about the importance of being actively engaged in promoting interfaith harmony and advocating for the rights?
Yes, I'm also an activist and working for the protection of minorities in Pakistan since last 30 years. And I think we have to unite, we have to initiate dialogue among other faiths, with stakeholders, with all stakeholders, including the government, the political leadership, the grassroots level opinion makers. We should contribute in a nation building initiatives, because we are not only हम वतन हम बाजुए वतन भी हैं. ये this spirit we should showcase. We should prove that we all are equal. We all are loving Pakistan. Pakistan is ours, and our all commitments, our identity is our own Pakistan, and we must pray, we must work for the prosperous and liberal and democratic Pakistan, where all citizens uh, can enjoy their equal rights, right of citizenship, right of religion, right of life and liberty. So please come forward and join our hands, as we can make Pakistan a very loving country for live, a very loving country to live and life. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really beautiful message from you, Mr. Sharma. With that, could you share your thoughts on the significance of observing National Minority Day in Pakistan and how events like this can contribute to raising awareness and fostering a more inclusive and tolerant society?
Uh, the 11th August is our National Minority Day. It has two different dimensions. Number one, we must celebrate, we enlighten to others about our role in economy, our role in education, our role in health, our role in the political process. This should be uh, promoted and share with the other communities, and then we should follow the directions of the country, of the state, of the government, and we always remain with the state, and counter all those negatives which we are observing around us, and just focus the stable, prosperous Pakistan as our destination. And this day must remind us that we have to work for Pakistan. We have to think about Pakistan. Pakistan is our identity, is our liberty, is our respect and honor.
Yeah, we should accept and own the Pakistan is that we should pride that we are the minority that free to go to temples and any place that we pray. With that, thank you very much for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. Your dedication to advocating for the rights of minority communities is truly inspiring, Mr. Sharma. We hope your work continues to make a significant impact and contribute to a more inclusive and compensate society. Once again, thank you very much for being with us today.